Off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
To the middle. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way.
We'll take those all day long.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
He misses the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Off target at the rim.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Ramos, no good. Out to the right wing. About a minute played here so far in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
From about 19. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Just over a minute and a half in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
With the putback, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the first one at the line is good. That one's no good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to ABC. And it's blocked. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And he buries his first look.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Wing shot on the way. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Six on the shot clock. Three-pointer off the mark. Gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he can't get the first one. so he can't get either to fall. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Ramos pulls it in. To the left side wing. Here's ABC. Shoots from the elbow. That one off the back iron and out.
They're at the limit already. That to me is just lazy defense.
Goes up from the top of the key. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Here's Ramos. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Can't get it to fall. Shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
It's a 9-point spread. To the paint. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Let's go with a three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's ABC. Inside. Here's ABC. And he jams it home with authority.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good. Give him 8 points now.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. From deep. And it's ABC with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Unable to get that one. Shooting the rock around 46% so far. To the left wing. Six to shoot. The fader. That one rolls around and rims out. Shooting has not been great early, just 27%. To the inside. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass.
Oh, it's stolen. Got 6 of 14 in so far. Five on the clock. And rejected. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Perez. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Shooting around 40% early on here. Here's the teardrop. Rebounded by Perez. Shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
To the paint. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Two.
The first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Just 5 on the clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 7.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The layup off target. And there's the drive. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Rebounded by Perez. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. Here's Perez. To the right side. Here's ABC. Shooting a 45% clip from the floor. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter here. And he misses his first shot. Shooting only 26% in the first. Here's Perez. Pass to ABC. From deep three-point range. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's the floater, and he lays it up and in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
.29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Down low. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Perez. ABC. Tip back in for 2.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. They're up by 10. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
That one a little long. Here's Ramos. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That free throw misses. Good on the second one. To the middle. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Shooting at about 44% so far. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. Here's ABC. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Clock at 4. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Ramos. No good with a layup. Inside. Harrison with the bucket. And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's ABC. Hey, expanding his range. Just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game. Shooting 46%, a decent average so far. And here they come. Count it. He has 6.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Oh, they need this. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First one falls for him. That one misses. Drives to the hoop, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's ABC. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Pass to Harrison. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's off. And he's good on the second. Here's ABC. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
Oh, swiped away. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Two.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
With some arc, and there's the rejection. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Ramos. The rebound by Harrison.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Second chance shot. They shoot again. And he sinks the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's ABC. 7 points in the game. Over to the wing. They grab their own miss. And the bucket is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. A moment here for an injury report.
A lower back strain is what it appears to be, and tough to move or do much of anything with that injury. A return tonight is no longer in the cards. The question now is this a multi-game injury? Something that's yet to be determined. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
To the inside. And the layup falls. 9 points in the game.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's deflected. No luck on that one. Shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Clock at 6. Tries again. Goes up again. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
One shot.
Gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Off with the layup. Pass to Perez. Launches it. No luck on that one. Shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. It's stolen away. Here's ABC. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
No good on the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's the home team now. They trail by 18. Pass to Perez. Here's ABC. Six on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. 18 feet out. That one is off.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Here's Perez. Pass to ABC. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Knocks it loose. Here's Perez. That shot, no good. Shooting at 49% so far in the game. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And that one's good. ABC.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Fades back. Rebounded by Perez. Pass to ABC. Here's Perez. 6 to shoot. Here's ABC. Takes a 3. The shot no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And the shot goes. Shooting just around 26% for the game. 58 seconds left in the first half. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Two.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 55 seconds left in the first half of this game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First one falls for him. So hits one and misses one at the line. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Perez. Second chance effort, and he lays it in. Give him 8 points now.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Shot clock at 6. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Leading by 17. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They scored very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass, but hey, not looking good out there.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Right wing. On the take, and he slams it in one-handed.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Fades away. He can't get it to go.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Fires in the triple.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's ABC. And a minute played as the second half gets going. That shot off.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's ABC. Pass to ABC. Looking to end this cold spell. That shot is off.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's ABC. To stop the run. And that's going to be a travel.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. No good with a layup. Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
There's the drive. Offensive rebound. Here's the second effort. And he takes it up and lays it in. He's got 12.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
A shot to stop the drought. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the wing, right side. Six on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Driving in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Two shot.
The first one falls. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Driving to the basket. Tipped. Here's Perez. Here's ABC. Offline from the top of the key.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Pass to Harrison. Clock at 6. And it's rejected. Here's ABC. He's got 7. Looking to get it going. And the layup is up and in. He's got 9.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Banked it in off the glass.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
To the paint. Uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he makes a first. So he gets them both. Gone 6 for 9 in the half. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Fade away. That one goes in. Give him 8 points now.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Knocked loose. Six to shoot. Pass to Perez. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's ABC with a rebound. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Perez. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Out to the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Here's ABC. 11 points in the game. No good with the triple. The floater. And no good. Gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Pass to Ramos. Can't hit from in close.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Shooting 46% from the field in the second half. Here's ABC. Puts it up from 12. And too long on the shot.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
And it's in there.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Out left to the wing. Soft touch off the glass.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Ramos from the arc. That one no good. Shooting around 53%, a nice number. Blocked! And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The visitors with the ball. Five to shoot. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Here's ABC. He's got 11. A minute 39. Here's Ramos. Off target at the rim. Inside. There's the block. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. 1:24 left in the third quarter. And the layup is good off the glass. 10 points for him.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And he's off from 17.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
The layup misses. Pass to Perez. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Shooting 42% in this third quarter. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 11. Not going to go that time. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's ABC. Doesn't go that time.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Pass to Harrison. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Here's ABC. Here's Ramos. Here's Perez. Clock at 6. Pass to ABC. Here's Ramos. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. And that one's good. ABC. The visitors with the ball. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Ramos. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's off on the first. So both teams changing it up here. Good on the second one. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Three-pointer, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Got a piece of it. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the first one at the line is good. It's both from the stripe. Here's ABC. Down low. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Two shots.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. Gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shooting around 51%. That's a good number. It's tipped. Goes back up. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's ABC. Four on the clock. That three's off the mark. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Harrison with the bucket.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Shooting only 29% since the 4th quarter began. Here's ABC. Tipped away. Here's the break. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Lays it up and banks it in.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Will it go? So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That free throw misses. That's off as well, so he misses both. Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Two.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's ABC. Soft touch off the glass.
Leaving the defense in the dust. How do you guard against a move like that? I don't know.
Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. The layup off target. Gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. A little mid-range shot is up. From downtown. No good on the shot. Gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Harrison. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. Shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And it's ABC missing.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Floats one. Blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Now off the inbound. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 24.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Good on the shot. Gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Misses in close. Out to the right wing. Oh, swiped away. Going all the way to the rack. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Shot clock at 6. The offensive rebound. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
The visitors with the ball. To the right side. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Deflected. Stepped on the line. Out of bounds there. And that will cost him a possession. Shooting just 33% so far in this game. Now here's Thompson, tightly guarded. With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
6 on the shot clock. The jump hook. And that one's long.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
And that one, good. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Jacks up a 3. On target from range.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
That shot off the mark. Shooting efficiently, 50% so far. A minute 50 left in the final quarter. Defended by Thompson. Shot clock at 6.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Shooting around 42% as we continue play in the fourth quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
To the inside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's ABC.
Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hype, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Now the starting group for the visitors. No good on his first attempt of the game. Pass to Webster. Here's Cameron. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Ramos. Harrison with the rebound.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And the home team has possession. Here's Ramos. About 1 minute into the first quarter. The pass to ABC. Six to shoot. Missed inside.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Second chance shot. Good as the jump shot falls.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Tries again, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way in.
The hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's blocked. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Pass to Cameron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from the wing. Gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Brownlee. Goes back up. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And it's tied up with that one. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Webster, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's ABC. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Aguilar. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. From the line. That one off the back iron and out. And 36% in this first quarter trying to get their bearings. Ramos can't hit. Shooting in this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. A second chance effort. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Here's ABC. Webster covering. Pass to ABC. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
So it's the visitors now. They trail by 3. Webster passes to Cameron. Passes it to Webster. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Drops in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Driving in. The pass to ABC. Off target with his 3. And 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. There's the steal. Knocked away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Both free throws good from Webster.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's ABC. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Aguilar. And a missed layup. And that one is stuffed right through.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's ABC. Takes it inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he's good on the second. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Brownlee. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Eight feet away. Can't hit that one. Gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Makes it off the glass. He's got 8.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
With the floater, he lays it in.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And they pick up 2.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Perez, the pass to Aguilar. The shot's good. ABC's got 7 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Down low, it's intercepted. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Perez, the pass to ABC. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Over to the left wing. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Perez. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. .151 left to play in the first quarter. ABC grabs the board. And to start this game off about 41% from the floor. To the middle. Five on the clock. And it's all evened up. ABC's got 9.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Passes it to Perez. Pass to ABC, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Perez, the pass to Aguilar. Puts it up from 12. It's not going to go for him.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Inside, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Perez. The layup off target. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Rebound by Ramos.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Two.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. There's the pass to Cameron. Over Ramos. He's off from 17 feet. Pass to ABC. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Tries a 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Three shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. That one drops for him.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Another shot. And that one's good. Harrison's got his first points in this one.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's ABC. He's got 5. Passes it to Ramos. Over Cameron. And that one goes long.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Here's ABC. Floats one. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Now the pass to Cameron. Fires for 3. Rebound by Ramos.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Comes up empty down low. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Rebound by Ramos. Ramos has got 4 rebounds in this game. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ramos has got 4 this quarter.
And the D had no answer for that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
Pass to Cameron. Shot clock at 6. The shot from 20 feet away. Jump shot is good that time. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal, shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Rebound by Ramos. Ramos has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Pass to ABC. Unloads. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And Steven Silas wants a timeout.
Start it.
Here's ABC. He has 5. It's stolen. To the middle. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Brownlee. Harrison with the rebound. Gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Here's ABC. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Swiped it away. Brownlee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Being at 50% in a decent groove. Passes to Webster. Off target at the rim. Gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Brownlee. Harrison with the rebound. Harrison's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Steps back and fires. Offensive rebound. And it's denied. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Got a piece of it, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. From 11 feet away. Out left to the wing, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. From the inbound, nice jump shot. Good. He's got 8.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
Here's Perez. Got a hand on it. Fast break. Here they come. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The pass to Aguilar. Fader on the way. And that one is off.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
The 11-footer, and that one hits back iron. Being 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Here's Perez, 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And so he hits both. Shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Pass to ABC. Out to the right wing. Perez, the pass to ABC. Shot clock at 5. Pass to ABC. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Struggles apparent. 37% from the field. A minute 50 left in the first half. To the wing right side. Pass to ABC. The three. Buries the long-range jumper. Perez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
No good. Here's ABC. And the pass to Aguilar. .114 left here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Perez. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6. ABC's shot is good.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
59 seconds left to play here in the half. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. .52 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Perez. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Over to the wing. There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. And again, unable to change momentum here. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. One second left. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up to 2K Sports, and we'll be back in a moment here at Staples Center.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, give us your take.
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me the most. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The visitors with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Here's ABC. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. And it goes down 2 points. He has 7.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Webster. Fades away. That one doesn't go. Webster's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. For the lead, here's Ramos. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Ramos has got 6 points. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Over in the corner, Webster. Pass to Harrison. Clock at 6. Doesn't go that time. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And he makes the first. Good on both. Being under 40% all in all for the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the foul called on ABC. That'll be his second foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. To the right side. Elbow shot. That shot is off. Being under 40% all in all for the game. The rebound by Webster. Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And it's blocked. And they get it back. From outside the arc. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's ABC. He's got 7, 6 to shoot. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Timeout.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Webster. And the layup's good off the glass. Webster's got 6.
Now all the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's ABC. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Ramos. That one falls. 6 points for him.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's ABC. Webster covering. With the teardrop, ABC's shot is good.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
That free throw missing.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
And he sinks the second. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. To the wing on the left. And there's the pass to Ramos. Just 4 to shoot. Off with the layup. Struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Lets the 3 fly. No good on that one. And around 41% on the night. Down low. The layup missed. It's a 6-point game. And it's blocked. Brownlee driving the lane, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely, and it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
To the paint. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
With the drive, that's tipped. Here's ABC. He's got 12. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 13.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
To the left wing. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. Gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Puts up a 3. And they recover it. That one, no good. Shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. That won't go. He's failed to score in 6 of his 11 tries from the field. Shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
The ball at 42%. To the inside. Here's Aguilar. Count that one. ABC's got 13 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Inside. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's ABC. He's got 14. And the shot is long.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's ABC. No good with the layup. Thing has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Shot clock at 6. Fades. Off the left rim and out. Doing it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Being an ugly 27% since halftime. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Perez. Misses the three. The quick look, no good that time. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
To the left side wing. Six on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. And yes, it's good. He has 6.
And no one really crashing down on the backside. A breakdown defensively.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Trying to end the drought. And it's off the back rim. No good. Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
1:33 left in the third quarter of the game. Off with the layup. Not great, 40% for the game. How about this run, Greg, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And it's good for 2.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And Steven Silas wants a timeout.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
.109 left in the third. To end the drought. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
40 seconds left to play in the third. 5 on the clock. For the lead. No good that time. Shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. ABC passes to Perez. Pass to Aguilar. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Over to the left wing. Here's ABC. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Up by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Brownlee. Harrison with the rebound. Harrison's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Webster. Uses the glass to finish the layup. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Here's ABC. Webster covering. And the ball at 42%. Right wing. Here's Ramos. Pass to ABC. Six to shoot. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Clock at 4. A step back shot here. That shot off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
To the wing on the left. Banked in off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the drive. Tries again. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Here's Cameron. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Driving inside, and he dunks it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Stolen. And here's the break. Brownlee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. With the fadeaway. Webster can't get the bucket. Gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Passes it to ABC. And the foul called on ABC. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Webster passes to Cameron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's ABC. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. The visitors with the ball. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's deflected. Gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Lays it up off the glass. ABC's got 16 here in the second half.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
The pass to Webster. ABC grabs the board. ABC's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rebound by Webster.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
He misses the free throw.
And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Out left to the wing. Here's Ramos. Cans the shot from the wing.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Now here's Webster. He's covered closely.